right. Here we go. Just making some adjustments and we'll get started here. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing Monday. All right. Let's get started. It's Monday. I always like to start with a bang, try different stuff, help people out, new tactics. We'll start with this. Morning, everybody. I'm Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, coming at you from lovely San Diego. And today, I wanted to set a new record. I'm doing a 5-camera broadcast. When I do a multi-camera broadcast, it's usually something pretty important. I like to create dynamic content, help you be a better entrepreneur, business owner, expert, coach, author, whatever you need. For those of you guys that don't know me, I teach visibility strategies in San Diego. I own a firm and I am the owner of Shift Advanced Life Design magazine, all that good stuff. I issue press releases, I reach out to media for people, and essentially I create highly visible industry leaders, not just experts. You're already an expert. So for today, we're going to talk about something that very few people think about. It is creating an in-house PR firm. And for those of you who don't know what PR is, it's public relations. I want you to imagine being able to actually have your own PR firm where you don't have to hire an expensive agency. You don't have to deal with sketchy people to try and get more business, more interviews, all that stuff. You can actually do it from within your existing framework. And today I'm going to show you how to do it and then offer you an amazing resource that'll help you do it faster. Before we get started, let's give a shout out to the sponsors really quick. First sponsor is going to be Mike's Damascus Knives. Check this out. Ooh, wow. I was getting nervous when I pull this thing out. I feel like I'm going to cut a finger off or something because these things are sharp. So if you haven't seen these, this is Mike Peterson at mikesdamascusknives.com. On Facebook Business, it's Mike's Damascus LLC, I believe, for the business page. Handcrafted, the highest materials. Mike literally makes this on a forge on his property. Each one is custom. He's not like importing them from Pakistan or China or something. He makes these individual, handcrafted, beautiful knives. Each one is a work of art and comes with a unique sheath. So find him at mikesdamascusknives.com. Mike is joining us on one of the feeds. Mike, feel free to drop a link, buddy, and thank you so much for this beautiful knife. It is an honor to promote you, sir. And this one is specialized handle used for culinary arts. So as you guys know, I like to cook. And second sponsor shout out is going to be Master Blaster Coffee, created by veterans in the EOD field. Master Blaster Coffee comes with several unique flavors such as Texas pecan, caramel, espresso, all these crazy flavors. It's really, really good stuff. I start off my day with it every single day. Strong flavor, keeps you through the day. High quality grounds and beans. You can find them at masterblastercoffee.us. All right, sponsor shout outs are done. Let's get to some crazy content. So today, we're going to talk about creating your own PR firm in-house. Why would you even want to consider this? Because it's going to save you a lot of money long term. It's going to create a consistent outbound media and public relations flurry. And it's very easy to do, especially if you already have a VA. Let's imagine you have an executive assistant, a VA, an intern, somebody working with you, maybe a college student, somebody with hope. And the point is, you can take this person and you can make them your own PR firm without a lot of work. And I don't see why every single business owner out there isn't doing this. It's such a good strategy. Now, the first thing you got to consider is upgrading their skill set. And the next thing that people ask me, and if you got any questions and comments, feel free to reach out. The first thing that people ask me is, okay, what's a PR firm actually do? What are the duties? A good PR firm does media outreach. They run your social media strategically, which is something I teach. They create business articles for you and push them out over social media. And they push you out, and this is the surprise that nobody ever thinks of, to industry-level magazines in your industry. They create a database, they find contact info, and they reach out. These are all the things I do for my clients, okay? And they contact the news. That really falls under media outreach, but media is kind of a generic term, so I want to be really specific. Now, it is not hard to take a person and show them these skills, believe it or not. And I'm going to give you guys some pointers for how to do this. And then in comments, I'm going to offer some links and some resources how you can implement my own visibility program, Tactical CEQ, to train your VA to do this stuff. If you guys never heard of Tactical CEQ, it's a visibility program I came up with a few years ago. And I realized that when you reach out and make partnerships with celebrities, when you reach out and you can contact the media properly and pitch them to get interviews, when you get on the local news, when you get in industry magazines, when you are creating high value, high content, leads magically appear. They pour in. And what do leads lead to? Sales. So understand cause and effect, guys. This stuff is valuable. Tactical CEQ has a couple of iterations depending on what you need. There's an ebook if you want to just get the content and just start teaching. There is a DIY program where you go through. It's full of videos and training and a lot of templates. Very powerful stuff. Plus you get in like a chat group for all the members. There is CEQ Elite where you work with me in a private Facebook group. You get weekly calls. And then there's the actual Tactical CEQ one-on-one with me, done with you or done for you, depending on what level of help you need, where I will literally spin up your VA and teach them how to be a PR firm. I'll show them how to make dynamic social media for you. I'll show them how to reach out to the media, like newspapers, journalists, TV reporters, things like that. I'll show them how to make teacher industry posts, pretty much all the stuff I talked about. So if you have interest in Tax CEQ, the link is in the comments. Check it out and see if there's something in there for you. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Just throw me a message. Tactical CEQ is highly effective. I'm telling you guys right now. I have used it very effectively. 225 media interviews, 3 pages of Google, a ridiculous amount of inbound leads. Tactical CEQ works. Addresses all the major areas of business visibility. Now, for those of you that have a VA and you're thinking, wow, this sounds pretty good actually, Rob, what do I need to do? I always teach you guys how to do something free. It's a business. And if you're interested, you can reach out and work with me. And if you just want some free training, you're going to get that too. I'm here for everybody at every level. Okay, so the first thing to do to create your own PR firm is to teach your VA how to create social media that's dynamic, colorful, and engaging. Okay? Whoever your VA is, whoever your assistant is, the first thing you have to do is get them on an automated system. I highly recommend Hello Woofy. It's very affordable. It's like $100 a year. And it lets automated social media be created and go out to LinkedIn, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Facebook business groups, Twitter, all these different sites. And it can be automated so that your stuff goes out while you sleep. Think about that. What if you popped out a sale page while you're asleep and somebody in Australia buys it? What if you drive traffic to your website? I mean, these are all the things we do social media for. You can be omnipresent. You can have 10 posts going out a day and then mix and match them to different sites. You can have discussions going, all this different cool stuff. So anyway, the first step to developing an in-house PR firm is to get social media going out from your VA. They should be creating content. They should be going on Pinterest. They should be reverse engineering media campaigns. And then they should be pairing it up with Hello Woofy social media completely. Now, I'm not going to lie. When you automate your stuff, if you're not creating original organic content from an account, your algorithm does go down, your engagement does go down. So you have to have a mix of automated plus regular posting from an account, non-automated. Okay, that's a huge tip. The next thing to start thinking about is teach your VA how to look up industry magazines. As you guys know, I have about 4 clients right now. I have 2 of them that have been successfully in more than one industry magazine. I have a 3rd one that's being reviewed in industry magazines. And I have another one that I'm about to do a major push for. This is not rocket science. If you have a VA, if you have somebody working for you, or even your teenager, whatever, all you have to do is show them how to find industry magazines and then write a simple pitch talking about why you would make an interesting story, okay? And like I said, I like to hook people up with free information because once they start to realize how fast it is to have a pro do it, they usually reach out and hire me. That's the bottom line. But I will always tell you guys how I do this because I love you guys and I want to see you succeed, okay? The fastest way is to use ChatGPT or to use and then just type in, whatever your industry is in magazines. So for example, Mike Peterson's on here, one of my sponsors for Peterson's Mike's Damascus Knives. So I would just go on ChatGPT where I would go Google and I would type in knife magazines, bladesmith magazines, magazines about knives, stuff like that. I would make a master list of 10 to 20 of them. And then I would write a simple pitch that is a paragraph, maybe six sentences long with some photos of the knives and just say, hey, I'd love to be in a feature. I love the magazine. Here's my story. Let's talk. Or I could do a column. Let me know what interests you. Thanks so much. All your contact info and one photo of either your product or you. Photos. Don't overdo it. Point is, that's it. That's how you get placed in magazines. Not rocket science. The next thing you do is create your own in-house PR firm is start writing business articles. And with the advent of ChatGPT, your admin, your teenager, your indentured servant, your intern, whoever, can write a multitude of business articles with ChatGPT very, very quick. And my strong suggestion is LinkedIn. Okay, I'm a writer for Medium.com. I'm a writer for Newsbreak.com. You got to get approved. You got to go through an editorial process. There's a lot more to it. The fastest way, like if you guys want to get an article out today, would be LinkedIn articles, period, dot. Free, easy to use. You can do it right from your LinkedIn profile. And just teach them to start putting out 3 articles a week with proper hashtags and then to cross-platform those articles for views. So I would use Twitter as the mouthpiece, Pinterest, Facebook. And if this sounds like a lot of work, it's because it is. Not going to lie. But I have the results to prove it. When you can get 40,000 views on an article, or you can get, 200 comments, 100 shares, whatever, know you're doing this stuff right and it's working. And then Mike says his teenager's too busy making knives of her own. That's awesome. Yeah, Mike's training her up right. Okay. Now, the next tip to creating your own in-house PR firm is to teach your VA how to pitch the news. There is no news interview that is a bad experience for your business. It is all pluses across the board. Think about that. A news interview is free advertising. If you can land one, my rate is about 20 to 20% success because they're very busy. If you can land one, it's always increased traffic. It's always extra sales. It's always more Google searchability. And then when the actual interview comes out, you get screenshots for your branding. So this is how, this is one of the things you need to do in order to create your own PR is to be able to successfully pitch news stations. And I always say, start with your area, look up the 4 or 5 news stations, CBS, ABC, NBC, Fox, and then try and find the independents as well. Here in San Diego, we got a great station called KUSI. And so you find all of them, you find the independent ones, and then you just reach out to the website for the contact us page. There are a lot of ways that you can increase your chances of pitching. I would suggest a media sheet, maybe a recent headshot, contact information, and keep your pitches at about 6 sentences. Journalists get hundreds of pitches every single day, same with news stations, whatever, and most of them are bad. When you learn to write them professionally, you learn to be good at like selling your angle, they're going to be on top of it, they're going to figure it out, the light bulb's going to go off, and they're going to reach out and probably put you on the news. All right. So that's about it. That's the advantages. Like I said, guys, it is not that hard. It is a great strategy to work in-house. Just train up your teenagers, your assistants, your interns, your executive assistants, whoever you've got on staff. You can take any single person and turn them into a powerful PR firm with these steps I've outlined. Now, if you want this done for you, well, there's different steps. If you just need a guide, check in comments. I'm going to post links to Tactical CEQ, all the different iterations, and you can decide which one's right for you. Essentially, all Tactical CEQ has 4 components: media interviews, celebrity and influencer partnerships, teacher industry, and strategic social media. No matter which Tactical CEQ iteration you decide is right for you, you're going to learn those 4 things. Just the different levels are how close you work with me. I'm telling you, this stuff works. If you don't believe it, Google Rob the Warrior Strategist and look at how often my dumb face pops up. And all I did was Tactical CEQ. All I did was those 4 things. I just optimized. I learned how to drive traffic. I learned how to get a lot of interviews. Mike, thank you so much. He says he highly recommends me. Appreciate it. But if you need help with this, okay, you can take these videos that I'm putting out today, and you can literally just sit down with your VA, watch it, and just go over the steps, and then start getting them, up and running. But if you need the guidance, if you need the help, just reach out. Check out these links or message me. Just say, Rob, I heard about Tax EQ. Let's just sit down and have a free call. Let's just talk about it. I want to implement it, but I want to find out the best one. I'll be happy to gift you like a 15-minute, visibility consult. We'll talk about it and we'll go over different stuff. I'm always willing to teach, willing to show you guys stuff. We do have a question I want to answer because it is a great question from Daniel, Indy's IT department. He helped me out with a challenging website issue this morning. He's also helped me out with laptop performance. Mike says, take 5 minutes and message Rob Garcia. Well worth your time. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Daniel asked the question, how do service providers teach our industry without teaching to do what I do? So Daniel, what you do as a service provider is you follow the tactic that I came up with a long time ago, and it is give away what and sell how. Okay? You never want to give away the recipe. You never want to tell somebody exactly what to do with the most microscopic detail. You charge for that. But what you can do is you make content that is general based in nature. And that way you still create value, you still help people, and like I said, they still have to hire you for your whatever service you're providing. But I always say give away what and sell how. So in Daniel's case, he's IT. So he could give away a checklist under visibility stuff. He could give away a checklist talking about 7 ways to make your computer run faster. He could give away something about 6 computer threats you need to know about in 2023. But there's a lot of things you can do in the what category, which always falls information or subject based, in order to drive traffic to people that need you to fix how. So look at what I'm doing right now. I'm teaching what, I'm giving people great advice, I'm showing them exactly how to set up a system, but if they want it done for them, the how, then they'll reach out and contact me and we'll set something up. So that's the difference between what and how. All right. Thanks so much for watching this, guys. Hopefully you got some ideas. Hopefully you're getting excited about creating your own PR firm within your business. It's a great strategy. It'll get you on TV. It'll get you in magazines. It'll get more sales because more people are going to see your social media once it's optimized. If you guys have any questions, I love teaching this stuff. Reach out over Messenger. You can email me at dragonsgold76@gmail.com, my super professional email. I love talking to people. I love helping them become highly visible industry leaders. All right. That's all I got for today, guys. Thank you so much. This is Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, lovely San Diego. And as always, stay famous. I'll see you next time.